Well, good morning, friends. It's December, and you know what that means. It's time for another Christmas spectacular. Now, I'm here once again at Seattle's King Street Station behind me. I'm really excited because I'm going to be hopping on the Amtrak train once again. Today, we're going to do the Coast Starlight from here in Seattle all the way to Los Angeles. And some people say it's the most scenic route along the Amtrak network. Now, today I'm going to be taking a bedroom because, after all, this is a Christmas spectacular, and I'm going to bring plenty of Christmas spirit on board. Yo, my name is Jeff, and this is my 2022 Christmas Spectacular. Now, I'm all about taking advantage of a good deal, and I had a $200 credit left over from my last Amtrak adventure, and based on that, I decided to spring a little bit extra for the bedroom today, which will be a unique experience that I've never tried before. So it's probably overkill for a solo traveler, but I'm sure gonna enjoy it.
King Street Station opened back in 1906 as a Union station for the Northern Pacific and Great Northern Railways.
Merry Christmas from King Street Station in Seattle.
In 2013, the station went through a $55 million renovation, restoring it to its original glory. Unfortunately, there is no lounge available here, but there are vending machines if you need a snack. Boarding was called with sleeper car passengers boarding first, and today we're in car 1131 towards the front of the train. I'll be in bedroom E, which is located upstairs. This hallway features 10 roomettes, and on the other side you'll find 5 bedrooms, and I was booked in room E. Just boarded the Amtrak Coast Starlight train in Seattle, and I'm going to be riding it all the way to LA, which will take about 36 hours, and I booked one of these amazing bedrooms, and this is definitely the biggest space I've ever had on board a train. Probably really great if you're traveling with a couple of people, but I'll just be by myself. Have you ever ridden on the Amtrak Cascades train? This international service runs from Eugene, Oregon to Vancouver, British Columbia.
Just left Seattle on time, well on our way, and looks like we got about 36 hours to go. I got a 1 o'clock lunch reservation. We're gonna have 5 meals on the train. So we'll have lunch today, dinner, 3 meals tomorrow. Really looking forward to that. Also surprised to see some remnants of the snow left behind here. We haven't got much snow back home, so I'm looking forward to a great winter season. So in just a few minutes, I'm gonna redecorate our bedroom for Christmas. Now let's get some lights. There you have it. We have an Amtrak bedroom all decorated for Christmas. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I realize some of you might think I'm a little bit crazy for doing this, but I have completely decked out the Amtrak bedroom here with a Christmas tree and some wonderful decorations, and I've even got some gifts I'm going to give away later. So hopefully if you're watching this in January or some other time of year, you don't hate me for doing this.
Minutes after arrival. Once again, Olympia Lacey up next.
Now that we're settled in and decorated, I'd love to give you a little room tour, so let's take a look around the Amtrak bedroom. So for privacy, you can shut your door here, and you can also lock it. And this curtain closes as well. And over here you got a sink. And of course there's soap provided, and there's also a box of tissues here. There's actually 3 outlets that I found here. So you have 2 AC outlets here right next to the sink. And then you've got another one over here, which I've used to plug in this USB charger and all the wonderful Christmas lights. Also, we got quite a few mirrors here to take a look at yourself. So we got a big one here, almost floor to ceiling. And of course, there's another mirror right above the sink. There's a nice sized closet here available near the door, which I've already hung tomorrow's Christmas sweater in, but definitely got quite a bit of room in there. Then we've got this really large couch over here, which would seat 2 adults next to each other very comfortably. Of course, this folds down into a bed at night. We'll check that out later. And then on this side, we've got a chair as well, with a adjustable armrest. Over here we got very important emergency exit info, so make sure you're familiar with that and all the emergency procedures. And down here you do have space for your trash as well. Now this table folds out quite nicely and I'm using it to display the Christmas tree, but you can certainly use that to have meals, snacks, get some work done. Notice there are a couple of towels here because this bedroom actually comes with an ensuite loo. So now it's time for everyone's favorite part of my video, the loo review. So this loo is obviously pretty tight, but they've managed to combine a shower and a toilet into one room here. So I will do the full shower review later on and check it out and see how that goes. So it's certainly not the biggest loo, but definitely beats having to share a restroom with other people on the train. Now at night for sleeping accommodations, this top bunk folds down if you're traveling with someone else. The seats here actually fold down to make a pretty good sized bed. So above the outlet over here we got our heating controls to make it cooler or warmer, as well as a reading light, and same thing on the other side. You'll also find a call button if you need any help, the light adjustment over here, another reading light. These music controls here, I don't think they've worked in quite some time, so just... All right, just got the call for the 1 o'clock lunch. That's what I'm scheduled for, so let's go ahead to the dining car. All right, so for my first lunch on board, I went with the baked potato, which is loaded with chili. It's a vegetarian option on the menu and really great.
As I finished my meal, I noticed some flurries outside, and soon we were treated to a magical snowfall. I did not expect this.
All right, well, we just made it to Portland, our first fresh air stop of the day. And look at this snow, this is beautiful. I mean, come on, for a Christmas spectacular, it doesn't get much better than this. And welcome inside the Union Station here in Portland. It's absolutely beautiful. First time here. So I'm going to take advantage of the half hour that we have here to come out and explore and enjoy this beautiful snow.
Our stop in Portland couldn't have been timed any better than this. Portland Union Station was built in the 1890s, and like Seattle, it also serves as the terminus for the Empire Builder train. In fact, you can check out the Empire Builder pulling out right now. The Empire Builder splits in two halves in Spokane, Washington, and travels to both Seattle and Portland separately from there.
Well, if you get off in Portland, just know that you're going to have to wait until they start boarding again, which is a little bit unusual, I think, because there's tracks over here that you have to safely cross. Well, not that I plan to spend a lot of time getting work done other than filming, but it's really a comfortable place to sit down with your laptop and catch up on emails or get some editing done, whatever you need to do.
This is a sold-out train, so we have no open seats available.
Now, one thing I haven't done yet is gone to check out the observation car, so let's go head over there now. Now, they did say that the train is sold out, so it might be a little busy, but hopefully I can find a place to sit.
To get to the observation car, I will need to pass through another sleeper car, the dining car, and the business class car.
People are shuffling on Fifth Avenue, hustling and bustling to find something new. And
Despite the train being full, there were several empty seats, and even on an overcast day, I enjoy watching the small towns pass by, a quick glimpse of places we would never see if it weren't for the train.
So now I'm hanging out in the Sightseer Lounge, which is my favorite part of any Amtrak train. Now these are actually only available on 7 of the long distance routes that feature the Superliner cars. So you want to look out for these on the routes that generally would come from Chicago to the west. So a lot of those trains will originate from Chicago, New Orleans, or the one I'm on here from Seattle to LA. Now the cool thing about the observation car, the Sightseer Lounge as they call it, is it's open to all passengers. So even if you get on and you're a coach passenger and you're just on here for a short ride, then you can enjoy the space as well. And there's a cafe car downstairs which has some really great snacks and drinks available too.
Those come with the mixer. These you don't have to pay for. Oh, that's what I'm saying. How many cups do you for the wine?
If Albany is your station stop, now is a good time to start gathering up all of your belongings.
I think tomorrow the views are going to be a lot more scenic, so definitely planning on spending a lot of time up here. I'm definitely digging the vibe now that the sun's gone down. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Good Christmas light display or what? Welcome to Eugene, Oregon for our second smoke stop of the day. We're here for, I don't know, about 15 minutes or so. And it's been really a beautiful night. I mean, it was a little bit of an overcast day, but still enjoyed the ride nonetheless. Super relaxing, having a great time so far. I've got a 6 o'clock dinner reservation, which is in just about 30 minutes from now. So I'm excited to get some more food in my stomach and enjoy a great meal.
I forgot to film the menu, so here's a copy from Amtrak's website. I started with coconut shrimp and had to go with the signature flat iron steak for the main, cooked to order perfectly as always. While I was eating, my sleeper car attendant Santi transformed the couch into this comfy bed. I love that Amtrak pairs you up with new friends for dinner, and I really enjoyed having dinner with Ellen and chatting about our travels.
This is our last fresh air stop of the night. We're in Klamath Falls, Oregon. It's also the last stop in Oregon on the Coast Starlight train. Taking the train here has just been really nice. So I think for whatever reason, the Amtrak people are always really kind and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, it's getting late, so let's hop on board and jump into bed.
Amtrak does not provide pajamas, so be sure to bring your own.
Welcome to another episode of Pillow Talk on the HD Jeff channel. I gotta whisper because we're quiet hours after 10 p.m. So I'd have to say out of all the beds that I've ever traveled in, this is definitely gonna be the biggest, also incredibly comfortable. Nice thick mattress pad, plenty of pillows here, really nice duvet and comfortable sheets. Can't ask for more. So everyone on the crew here has just been exceptionally nice and has really made it a very pleasurable ride so far. So I really appreciate that. So that's about it. I'm still on East Coast time, so let's try the bed and hopefully get a good night's sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
I slept really well and woke up just before sunrise in Sacramento. It was a bit rainy early in the morning, but it would quickly clear up as we continued our journey further south.
If this is your destination, please take this time to wake up for a simple detraining. Davis.
The shower was better than expected, a bit tight of course, but the water got very hot. Individually wrapped bars of soap are provided, but no shampoo. And the shower head was a bit wonky as always, but I feel it is a wonderful experience to be able to shower on a train. For breakfast, most importantly a Diet Coke. I'm one of those weird people that doesn't drink coffee. And a breakfast quesadilla with a side of bacon, but they also have great vegan and vegetarian options too. What a great way to enjoy a meal cruising along the coast like this. Well, at breakfast, my room was magically transformed back into the daytime configuration, and we enjoyed more coastal views before arriving in Emeryville just outside of San Francisco.
As you can see, I'm in another Christmas sweater and ready to spread some holiday cheer around the train today. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's just looking absolutely gorgeous. All the cloudy weather and the rain cleared up this morning, and this should be the most scenic part of the journey. So really looking forward to the next 12 hours or so.
We need a better engine to get to LA, so they are going to switch that out, hopefully 30 to 45. And then we should be on our way to Oakland, Jack London Square, and that's we'll have a little bit of time for a break, about 5 minutes or so.
All right, good morning from Oakland. We got a fresh air stop. It's actually a really beautiful day, much warmer than when we left yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to what I think is gonna be the most beautiful part of the trip coming up. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna actually grab some of the gifts that I brought, head over to the observation car, and hopefully give some of those away.
You can go and pick your tree, but you can't pick your family at Christmas. At Christmas. Uncle Jeff is drinking gin, he's puking in the popcorn tin at Christmas. At Christmas.
Now, I feel like it would have been disingenuous to hand out little gifts on camera. It's not like I'm Mr. Beast giving away thousands of dollars. These are mostly like Christmas candies or small games or $5 Starbucks gift cards, which probably won't even get you a small latte. And I also brought along some gifts for kids, like activity packets as well. I gave them out to staff on board, as well as several people I met in the observation car. Shout out to the missus for helping me wrap these before I left. We'll spend the holidays together at home, and she'll be back in some 2023 videos.
Everyone is awkward here, and we just call it Christmas cheer. So let's all have another beer. It's Christmas.
The rain came back briefly, but no worries, it's time for lunch. I went with the savory vegan chili, which was very tasty, but if you are vegan, make sure you order it without the non-vegan toppings. After lunch, I headed back to the observation car where I would meet more friendly folks and were treated to some spectacular views as our train slowly descended from the mountains.
Cattle have no problem on the hillside. They're like, what? You're getting crazy. We'll be going over there. So the first one, 170? No.
We got a fresh air stop at St. Louis Obispo. It's gonna be our last little glimmer of daylight here until we head over to LA this evening. So really excited to have a great dinner on board here and get a nice shot of the front of the train. Nice. Better hop on board before it's too late, and let's catch the rest of this ride to LA.
These are Japanese restaurants.
Folks, as this develops, I'll keep making announcements. As of now, we are held here. This is technically a crime scene of sorts. We can't move until the local authorities release us. I'll keep making announcements as I hear updates. Thank you.
For the final dinner aboard, I started with the Mexican souffle with street corn, and this chocolate mousse cake alone could be worth the price of admission. It was that good. I forgot to film the Atlantic salmon, but it was really good and not overcooked. But I loved every single thing I tried and have nothing but great things to say about the food.
And so this is the last fresh air stop of the trip. We were in Santa Barbara, California. It's a beautiful night out. Kind of put a damper on things with the incident earlier. Looks like we'll be delayed maybe about 3 to 4 hours getting to LA, but certainly not going to complain about that in light of recent events. And all things considered, it's been a really great trip otherwise. So at this point, I will give my observation on which is more scenic, the Coast Starlight or the California Zephyr. I think hands down for a winter trip, I would definitely go with the California Zephyr and definitely enjoy that snowy Rocky Mountain, Colorado landscape. But this is still a great time, and I really hope to do it again when there's more daylight and we can enjoy some of that coastal scenery. We've got about 3 hours left in our journey until we arrive in LA, hopefully. And just one more stop to go and everybody's off the train. Thank you so much for joining me on this Coast Starlight adventure. I hope you enjoyed it and all the Christmas fun that we had along. I just have one more gift left, and that's for my lovely sleeper car attendant, Santi, who's been absolutely wonderful. And make sure you leave a gratuity if you're going to be staying in a sleeper car as well. They really appreciate that. So if you have any suggestions for where I should travel to next, definitely leave a comment below. And let me know what you thought of this trip, if this is something that's on your list, or if you've experienced it yourself as well. I'd love to hear that story too. Thank you, it was really a pleasure. I appreciate all your help. Take care. Thanks, happy holidays. All right, well there you have it. That was the Amtrak on the Coast Starlight, all the way from Seattle to here in Los Angeles. That took just under 40 hours, about a little over a 4-hour delay. But you know, in spite of everything that happened today, I'm certainly not upset about that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a happy holidays, or hope you enjoy whatever holidays you're celebrating wherever you are. Okay, we're well on our way on the, it's also the last stop in Oregon on the California. It's also the last, so bring a little bit, and you can also lock it when you're in the, this bedroom actually comes with an ensuite loop. Gotta love the snow. Amtrak's Coast Starlight train all the way from Seattle. I'm gonna do this again now.
The stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.